Okay, we're here at EasyCAM headquarters. We have Rick Joy, the owner of EasyCAM, and we're going to ask him exactly what makes EasyCAM different than any other camera out on the market.
What's your first question?
Okay, the first question is, I own a rigid camera. I own a General. What makes EasyCAM different than any of these cameras?
Both of those cameras are very good quality, just like EasyCam. The difference between EasyCam and every other camera manufacturer is we build with modular components. I'm a plumber by trade, been plumbing for a long time. I've owned those particular units before. Here's the thing. Eventually, the sewer inspection camera is going to break. We just know it. It is. That's where we shine. If something happens with EasyCam, we simply send you the part needed. I have a camera hit. If you need this, it arrives to you in a couple, 3 days. Same thing with the transmitter, spring. The working part of the camera is built very well. We warranty our products for 2 years, with the 5200 model. But we do know that accidents happen, abuse does happen. So we build our camera very tough. Look at the push rod. Everybody says, how strong is the push rod? I can't break it.
Okay, now is that too strong or is it flexible enough to make it around the pipes?
This push rod is meant for 3, 4, 6, 8, 10-inch pipe. You'll be able to push this thing out the full 150 to 200 foot length. That's all there is to it. It's not meant for 2-inch pipe or smaller. It's just much too sturdy for that.
Okay. Now, if my camera head breaks, and I've had my guys go out there, as you know, guys are pushing the cameras down pipes. If it's a little tight, they're jamming it in there. And when a camera head breaks, what happens with your camera compared to anybody else?
Well, hopefully it won't break because it's solid steel, stainless steel. It's a great quality camera, great picture. But if something happens to this, we simply send you a new one. It fits directly into the spring. In between here is your transmitter. Okay? So each separate component attaches to the component it needed to be hooked up to.
All right, so I don't have to send my camera to you to get it fixed?
Very rarely. 99 out of 100 times, I'm simply going to send you the part that you need. And all you're really going to do is do the repair yourself. Simple Allen screws, Allen wrench takes care of most of the problems.
How long is it going to take to fix something like this?
I don't see how the average repair can't take more than 10 minutes, whether you're talking about replacing a camera head or a transmitter or the spring or push rod. Even the center box of EasyCam, the center control box, that machine, each of our machines have a mounting plates that are between the center box and the frame. So if something electronically goes wrong with the machine, we simply unhook the center box. It's 4 screws. 4 screws, you pull it out. There's a waterproof connector that's in the axle. Actually, this is the connector that's in the axle. It's a duplicate of that. You unscrew it in the axle. The tire box comes off. You send it to us. We repair it, send it back to you. Typically, something like that will take 2 days to get to me, 2 days to return to you, a day needed to do the repair. So that repair would be probably a 5-day minimum. But if you're talking about a camera head or push rod or anything else, that's simply sent out to you. You do the repair, send us back the old part so we can figure out what happened to it so it won't happen again, and you're done.
All right, now with the push rod, if I have a 200-foot push rod and the guys break it or it snaps or it gets cut, do you send me a full 200-foot push rod?
No, we have, first of all, I doubt very much if you're going to have problems with the push rod. As you can see, again, the strength of it. But we do have some push rod in stock that's slightly used, cut in different lengths, whether it be 160, 70, or 80 feet. If something happens with your push rod, we would simply send you that replacement cable. You would send us back the old cable. We would have your old cable re-terminated, put in stock. The cost for that re-termination is a paltry $375.
Okay.
Pretty much a new cable.
So, what is so different about your push rod compared to all the other cameras I've owned? General, really any other camera. What makes it so different?
The only EasyCAM, we've gone through a lot of changes. We started the company in 2007, and here it is 2014. So we've improved the product dramatically. Added features. Digital wasn't even considered back in the day. Either were DVDs for that effect. The only thing that I haven't changed on the camera has been this push rod. When we were talking to engineers, I asked them what I wanted in the toughness of a push rod, the jacket thickness, the size of the conductors, the inner core. I feel it's the best push rod on the market. Very rarely do I have a failure. Again, I try to do that with another cable.
Okay. So if one of my guys drops the camera out of the truck and it doesn't get completely trashed, but it does get broken, can I buy parts for the rest of the camera?
Well, yeah, let's say, and this has happened, you're in your service vehicle, and I'm a plumber, you have your kitchen sink drain machine, your 3/8 cable machine, lady cuts you off, you slam on your brakes, and the machine, drain cleaning machine, smashes into EasyCAM. Let's say it destroys the frame. Well, you can simply buy a new frame. You can take off the center box, the cable, the transmitter and everything is still fine. So you can actually rebuild your camera. One thing I want to tell you about is not only is EasyCAM repairable, but it's upgradable. You notice that we have two models, the 5150 model, which is our basic unit, and then the 5200 model, which has all the bells and whistles we offer. Well, if you bought the 5150 model and decided later on that you wanted to upgrade it to a 5200 model, again, those mounting plates, we simply send you the 5200 box and you install it onto your older frame or your original frame. So it's not only is it repairable, but it's also upgradable. The entire concept for EasyCAM is to have a product that's built with common sense. If you're a plumber and you're a service plumber and you've been in business for a while, you must have common sense. I think the two biggest problems with SOAR inspection cameras have always been the downtime and the labor repair cost. Well, if you think about it, with EasyCAM, if there is an issue, hopefully there's not, but if there is, you get the part, you receive it within a day or two, you install it onto your camera, the repair cost is nothing, your labor didn't cost you anything, it's only going to take you about 10 or 15 minutes to fix. And your downtime is a couple days, your labor repair costs are nothing, it just makes sense.
Cool.